Whoo! Alright, welcome, world. Let's listen to the podcast. And today we're getting into, Lizzo. She's been all up in the headlines and things. My girl out here talking about body positivity. But then what's this? She's turning around and calling these other women fat bitches. Telling them they're eating too much. They need to lose weight. They ain't looking good, is what they say. And on top of that, besides all the negative body shaming this woman is giving out, they over here claiming that she's having some kind of freaky deaky little sex hazing parties. Where they're like, hey, you need to go take this little vibrator and shove it inside. Go ahead, shove it inside this little exotic gas on stage. Yeah, y'all seen that tip drill video? She's like, you gotta take the credit card and just swipe. Just swipe through the crack.
That sounds way more tame than what happened.
Hey, I don't know what happened.
If you got the disturbing details, I want to hear it. So I want to know. Let me know. Educate me. I'm still hazy on what's been going on. So.
I mean, I don't know the complete details, but I know there's bananas involved. So apparently, on a tour or a show in Amsterdam, I don't know who exactly was doing it, but apparently a sex worker or someone along those lines was shoving a banana somewhere. It's a family show, so I'm not gonna say where. But so yeah, and then afterwards, she had I believe the dancers eat said banana that was inserted into the sex worker. So allegedly.
Yeah.
God.
Making sure the cover bases here. Allegedly, that's what happened. So
that's why she was coming out saying her. Okay, so because I seen a video of them talking about Lizzo coming out saying she's getting shamed for her sex. She already has a sex positive type of energy, and she's sex positive, and she's upfront about her sexuality or whatever, or something like that. I was like, why the fuck is she saying that? And obviously, she's making girls making people eat fruit out of prostitutes.
Until all the facts come out.
I'm
on the fence.
What's there to be on the fence of, man? What's there to be on the fence about? We know who Lizzo is. We know the artist.
Let me decide.
It's like on one hand, I can understand where, the Lizzo fans are coming from, where they're saying, wait for all the details, this, that, and the third. And I can kind of understand where Lizzo is coming from, where she's like, if allegedly, if she did say that, for lack of a better phrase, if y'all niggas too big, y'all gotta lose some weight, essentially, or else I get fired, then I mean, I guess. Because some folks did say it's hard to alter costumes, so you can't be really losing weight or gaining weight too fast on a tour. So if it's for those type of reasons, then okay, I can understand. But if it's not for those reasons, then it's gonna be hella ironic that she's out here body shaming her dancer. So I hope when the truth finally comes out, maybe somebody has a video recording something where she actually says anything along these lines, where it's like, yo, y'all gotta lose weight, or y'all are too big to be on tour, in a dismissive manner. If it's not in a dismissive manner, she was like, yo, I need y'all to check y'all weight, this, that, and third. Then it's a bit different. It's a bit different because at least, she's trying to at least be like, hey, we got a schedule, we got these dates, we got to make sure everything is good. And so I need y'all to make sure y'all can fit y'all costumes, if that's the case. If it's not the case, again, like I said, hella ironic. So that's what I'm saying about.
Okay. All right. Well, since you stand on the face, stand on the fence. Let me go ahead and get the mic right quick. Lizzo ain't doing nothing wrong, man. She ain't doing nothing wrong, man.
But
Y'all know who did something wrong?
what are you saying? What? Nah. What?
Y'all know who did something wrong though? Them weak-willed workers with her is who's wrong.
Yeah.
If you know dang good and well, you don't want to be eating no fruit, no sex worker, prostitute, hooker, stripper, whatever you want to use as a label, or no label at all. You just know the essence of the person. Don't eat the damn fruit out the goddamn body cavities. Just don't eat it. Tell her, nah, I ain't eating that.
Hey, that's true. Then that's
Hey, come on. Did we stop being adults? Did we stop? Like, at no point did Lizzo ever say that she's some wholesome Christian girl. She has been unapologetic about who and what she is. All right? She has been sexual. She has been a big girl and like owning that thing to the fullest. No part of her has ever said, that's not who I am. So this is some kind of crazy thing that you wouldn't expect to happen. Don't get me wrong, it's hilarious and kind of wild to be doing, in my opinion. But at the same time, yo, if I'm in a club and I'm here with a whole group and they're trying to pressure me to do it, like, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do whatever feels and sets right with me and my ethics and my morals. Because you know what? That's who the hell I am. I know who I am. Because I'm a grown ass adult. It is ridiculous and dumb as hell for y'all to try and baby these adults talking about, oh no, they were peer pressure. Oh no, she doing some psycho mantis type deal on her mind to make her do this. You know, they were scared of losing their jobs. And as far as the body shaming thing goes, she is an artist. She has a brand to protect. I guarantee you, Lizzo is still about the big girls being represented properly. That being said, one point you already pointed out with I guess some of her fans said was like, hey, the costume alteration, whether you're a big girl, whether you're a skinny girl, whether you're Beyonce, or you're just some backup dancer, the alterations take a lot. It takes a lot from the people who made the costume, made the uniforms and everything. It's ridiculous for them to have to go through it. You already know what you're signing up for going on tour with this movie. That aside, going back to her brand and everything, she's an artist. She has to have her backup dancers to perform. If you over here putting on too much weight and you can't make it throughout the whole tour, you can't make it through each of her concerts, you gotta go. You gotta go. If you don't like how it's one thing you don't like how she's saying, how she's delivering it to. It's another thing what I'm hearing is that you just don't like that she's saying it to them and saying that is her body shaming them. Like, no, like, motherfucker, like, I got a concert tonight. You can't even make it through three songs because of how you've been eating lately, because of how much weight you don't put on. Not only have our costumes been recommended for you, now you're now messing up your routines and stuff. Like, what the hell? And not to mention the ones who may be losing too much weight. Like, yo, I'm here to represent the big girls. You've not lost too much weight. You're no longer in the big girl category. You're coming close to finding out what we expect big girl to look like. Sorry to say, I am sorry to say, but hey, it's still a standard of what people expect big girls to look like and what Lizzo represents. She's like, hey, there was never big girls like us on camera. They weren't up here doing their whole thing. Now, do I agree with all of Lizzo's antics? I don't. Like when she went to the Lakers game and she was showing her ass in public and everything. I don't agree with everything she goes, but I do understand. Hey, you're in charge. Sometimes you just gotta lay down the law, and everybody's not gonna like it. They're just not gonna like it, and people will try to find smack to talk about. I'm gonna stop right there because it looks like Div got one loaded ready to go. I want to hear what he got to say. Go ahead, man.
I'll get out everything I gotta say in 1 minute. So I think she's a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's something to be said about, when we talking about that whole situation with the sex worker or whatever, eating a banana out her, pussy, or whatever, vagina.
Sir, this is a family show.
Oh, but look, like you on the job technically. Like, you know what I'm saying? You going on tour because you on the job. Like, that's the job. There's still got to be a little bit of decorum. Unless if everybody agrees to be the boxeress and all that, okay. But if there's one person that doesn't agree with it, that's how it is. and yet you can remove yourself. But again, like you on the job, and that's the boss telling you to do that. And some people, especially women, they kind of get caught up in the situation, caught up in the moment, and kind of just go with it. I'm not even trying to make excuses. I'm just saying that that could happen. But hey, again, you should be responsible for yourself. But I'm just saying that you could get caught up in a situation that's you like, damn, I don't know how I got here. And that's that type of why would she think that would be appropriate if this story is true? Why would she take them there at all? That's not appropriate. That's you're the boss. You're in charge of all this. You're the leader, Lizzo. Why is she taking them to a burlesque show where there's sex workers that do stuff like that? When you don't know if everybody's as liberated as you are with your sexuality, you know what I'm saying? Like not everybody gets down like that with all that stuff. And I think that situation I feel like is actually one of the more messed up situations. The part where the girl wasn't performing and she was getting overweight and all that, I'm not gonna blame her for that. She wants a quality performance, so she's trying to keep quality people around. But at the same time, like you wanted a certain type of person to come here, and this comes with it. Like you know what I'm saying, girls that are gonna have eating problems, girls that are gonna be lethargic, girls that are just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. They have them problems. They're already like a big girl. Some of them have some problems where when they just continue that type of behavior, even no matter where they're at. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're that size. Some women are actually built into that, and other women are dealing with a situation for why they're in that. And you'll never know who's really being honest about how prideful they are about it. Some girls are actually prideful about it. Some girls are going through some shit, just saying they're prideful about it to get over a certain situation. So you know what I'm saying? You get to go in bad, and this is the really bad. This is the worst case scenario, getting those type of people around you. When you fire them, that's the type of shit that happens. So and as far as her body shaming, like telling them that they're fat and all that, that's the cat calling the kettle black. That's crazy.
When it comes to the body shaming aspect, man, she has a brand to protect. She has a gosh.
Just let the girl
doesn't
go.
Doesn't that go against the brand?
No, it doesn't go against the brand because this is what she's representing. And
what?
If she has somebody out there who's getting ready to join my 600-pound life, trying to go out there and go dance and can't move, she needs to be on a goddamn scooter coming out there. How is that helping her brand? But then when the girls just gonna come out there and just sit down there and not move?
Then you can't. If you see that, but that just tells you there's a help.
But that right there is going into way past what she's representing. Of being no, hold on. That's going past of what she represents of being body positive and like embracing yourself and who you are, and now you're going into the actual unhealthy portion.
But she says big girls. She's talking about the big girls. She's not talking about just body positive. Yeah, when you say body positive, that's an overarching thing.
And anytime she says big girls,
she's talking about big girls. She's talking about big girls because you can talk about anorexic girls that got that. You know what I'm saying? They
but she's not there to represent them.
You're saying body positive. She's doing this for the big girls, and that comes with the big girls. You know what I'm saying? You can't say you here for the big girls and then you talking shit about how big they are and all this other shit. Like what? You can't just do that.
I was about to say,
yes, you can, because they're going from the body positive of embracing yourself into now you have a problem where you're eating so much it's unhealthy. It's going way past you. There is a difference between embracing who you are, being big, and being like morbidly obese and just like unhealthy, where you're damn near going into cardiac arrest. You have a problem. You're eating too much now. You're putting on too much weight now. Now I'm worried about your health. Now I'm worried about you. Now you're hurting my brand. Now you're not performing like how I expect you to perform. All that starts spiraling. That's a snowball effect that's going downhill real quick. So she tries to nip in the butt, be like, yo, you get fat. She talked. I'm guessing Lizzo speaks very blunt. That's what I'm going to guess. I don't know Lizzo personally, but I'm going to guess she speaks very blunt anytime she's talking to her artists, backup dancers, and whoever. Giving her attitude and what I do know of her being a celebrity. That's what I'm going to guess. And I guess that just doesn't mesh well with a lot of people. So that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, it's more of like her delivery versus the actual message being said. And then just some people like you said, got these problems who Lizzo just probably ain't aware of. Now they're getting their feelings hurt, and now they're coming in for her. That's more of what I see.
It's like the big girls come with some problems just like everybody else.
Yeah. Oh God.
You got something like you got something on the tip of your tongue, man. What's going on?
What's going on, Screwface, man?
Why you want to say?
What
I
you
mean,
gotta
I
say,
kind of
man?
do. I mean, that whole argument you just gave kind of just lends ammo to her detractors. It's gonna be like, well, if she's worried about somebody's weight being a health concern, then they're gonna be like, well, because they have a picture of the girl, I believe, or I believe they got a picture of the girl that filed a lawsuit and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And she's
They do. There's two of them. They got them on camera with the lawyer in between.
okay. So from what I can see, they're both smaller
Yeah,
technically than Lizzo.
that's a good point. That's a good point.
So then, if being overweight is a health concern, then wouldn't that be the same thing for Lizzo? And I mean, I know some folks are going to be like, well, your weight doesn't always impact your health because you could be big but still be healthy. I understand that, but if there was underlying health issues with the dancer, then why would you hire said dancer? And if there's no underlying
How
health
would she
issues
know
with,
though?
I mean, physicals are a thing, but
Physicals
I
are
mean,
there, but
I would
but
figure
how would she?
physicals.
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead, cook. Go ahead, cook.
I mean, I figure a physical would be necessary, and I mean, if in physical, they tend to be able to, find underlying issues normally. I mean, I'm guessing it's not an in-depth health, checkup, but still, you'll find something that will keep her from doing the job. Is what I'm trying to say.
Let me ask you this, then, if you
go
don't
ahead.
mind. Let me ask you then. With a physical, does that also check the mental state of a person?
Physical, no, but a checkup, yeah. So it depends, I guess.
Does it, and how easy is it for somebody to tell the doctor, "Hey, there's something wrong with me because I want to go on tour with Lizzo"?
See, that's not hearsay, but it's hard to say because she would have to prove that. The dancer girl, she would have to prove that in some way, shape, or form. So that's why I'm just going. I mean, it's possible. It's possible she did do that.
Because that eating disorder is a mental state problem, not a physical problem that will be checked with the physical. The physical will be like, hey, this is how much you weigh. This is what you do. Oh, this is how much you eat. Oh, this is how much we were expecting you to maintain during this whole thing. Okay, cool. I want to go on Lizzo because you know what? They're not hiring big girls like this to go. Chris Brown ain't gonna pick me up to be on his dance tour. He's not gonna hire me as a backup dancer, right? I sure ain't gonna have me dancing on stage with him. Lizzo's the only one that's hiring right now. So I want to go on tour with Lizzo. Hell yeah, I'm good. Yes. I'm overweight for the average weight of the natural American and X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, I'm not going to tell them that, hey, I am known for gorging every third Tuesday of the month and putting on extra weight and everything. I'm not going to tell the doctor.
Oh, look.
I felt a certain type of way. Food is my one recluse for fucking comfort and mellows. Yeah, I'm not going to tell the doctor all that because I want to go on tour. How is Lizzo supposed to know that? And as far as the people who went with her to that show in Amsterdam, again, how is Lizzo supposed to know, hey, this is a wholesome Christian girl who got high morality values and X, Y, Z.
Why take the whole group to the? Then why? If you don't know that,
why not? Why not? It's like, yo, artists do this all the time. People do stuff like that all the time. They do stuff like that all the time.
If you're trying to avoid getting sued, if you're a business,
who said she was avoid? How did she know she would be getting sued? Who said that she doesn't do stuff all the time?
Well, it's like, as a good leader,
I mean, she can't be sued for bringing them somewhere, but she can be sued if she forced them to do.
When you're, is being. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Did she force them, or did they just believe that she's forced them?
I mean, it's all alleged, but if the story is true, they're saying that she forced them, which I mean, I do agree on that point. That is wild to believe. I don't know. I feel like that story just
She must have kidnapped them all with a gun to their head, like, get us a goddamn van, blow your goddamn brains out. You won't get a severance check to you or your kids. You'll get it here, go eat their banana out their stripper's body cavities.
That is kind of crazy to force somebody to do that type of stuff. So if I'm being as full of trying to use common sense and try to be as logical as possible, it will be hard to get the average person to do that. But I feel like this generation is even more malleable to do stuff, and you get them to do stuff way more depending on the identity of the it's depending on who it is. It's very easy for them to just fall into line, no matter how rebellious they act. But the current age that we live in, like including the young people especially, like they're way more malleable as long as you say the right things to them, as long as you pretend to be everything, every check that they wanted that you're supposed to hit, they will do whatever you say. Like Lizzo hits all the positive body this fucking labels. She understands them so well. I'm empathetic to every single living thing on the planet, and I'm going through a struggle my own self. But I turned that whole struggle into lemonade, and now I'm a flute singing big chick that does all this other stuff. But like, it's just
that.
What?
I'll be honest. That sounds more like a societal problem than an individual problem. It sounds more like societal, man. Like,
but this was
generation right now. Yeah, you're expecting one person to understand that about the whole damn generation.
But they understand so much. They can tell me how to live my life. I'm not even gonna go down there. I'm not.
I want to say Lizzo's been on the scene from what 2018, 2019. She's been on the scene.
Yeah, she's been around.
And I'm be honest with you. Every video I've ever seen Lizzo out and about, she's always just out partying, doing something, just having fun. There's a couple, well, not every video. There's a couple of them where she's just there playing the flute, having fun today, just regular fun and shit.
She's an entertainer. That's
for the most part, she's out there just boats shaking her ass, Lakers game shaking her ass, club shaking her ass, just doing wild shit, having fun. Let's not forget, Lizzo is still young, and she's just out here having fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're expecting like her to be operated like a 40-year-old seasoned freaking vet in the game.
She said that she's the bitch. She's got the DNA. She's the bitch, right? You got the DNA. She got the DNA of the bitch. Like, come on, like she's supposed to be like the boss chick in charge.
She is the boss in charge, and she decided to go party. She decided. So you're telling me, after a concert, she's not supposed to go take her crew out to go party and stuff.
No,
she's not supposed to take them out to go party.
Not to a burlesque place to go eat bananas out of girls. Like when
allegedly,
like you're the boss.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we don't know that. There's no video.
Listen, all I know is, as a celebrity, she got her crew on tour with her. If she decides, hey, we're all gonna go party, they're out and about. Who said that was the one goal intended for the whole time? They probably just started off at dinner, had some wine and mimosas at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then just decided to party and turn up from there, just bar hopping and shit, and then end up there. Nobody once said that was the goal of the whole night, to go take these people out here to go eat bananas out somebody's body cavities. Nobody ever, that once never happened. What led up to this? If we're gonna argue this, we can argue
we'll find out more. Well, this is still this beginning of this whole situation. It's actually been a couple of days since this happened, or whatever, and we're still waiting for more stuff to come out. Lizzo,
she has issued an apology.
Yeah, exactly. She put out she apologized for that whole. If I offended somebody, I apologize for that. But I don't think she admitted guilt to what they were saying.
Because why would she have to? She did nothing wrong. I fully agree with that. Yo, if you felt bad about what happened at the party and shit, my bad, I'm sorry. But at the same time, you're a grown ass adult. Why you eating the banana if you don't want to?
Well, what she was saying is that she says shit about how she wants to provide the highest quality show for her fans, and if I guess the people around it meeting that standard, she is doing some quality control type of deal, which means firing
Facts.
people, whatever.
Facts.
So she's saying that, and if that she's trying to say that it was just a quality control type of thing when it came to them girls and situation and all that other stuff. I'm very sex positive. I try to make sure everything's high quality. If you're offended, blah blah blah. I'm sorry about that. So I think
You know, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I see this more of just a disgruntled info. That's all. And because she's and because she is a celebrity, it gets blown up way more. It's a disgruntled employee. I honestly don't believe Lizzo did anything wrong. Until I hear more evidence come out, I honestly don't think Lizzo did anything wrong.
Okay, well, that's where it is. We're gonna leave it at that.